will say again because it's not morning anymore. Sorry about this morning. I wasn't paying attention to the time and didn't even think about Damon going live for business coaching today. And then, of course, I also am a member of the CEO Mama's Den. So I'm back, though. So again, my name is John Norrell with the Crafty Tech Guy. And if you're watching this part, you're probably here on the replay. So be sure to do hashtag replay. Let me know where you're watching from. So, all right, y'all. So one of the things I switched it from coffee talk to tech talk because it's kind of past coffee time. But I also have some techie things that I wanted to share with y'all. Hey, good morning, Gail. And it was something I was gonna do. I may still do a separate video on this topic, or I'll just edit this video to make a like a pre-recorded type, more professional video about it, or I may just re-record the whole thing. Hello again, Debbie. How are y'all? Did everyone have a good Christmas? Ours was pretty low key. It was just Darren and I with Larry. Darren's mom wasn't able to come up this year. And of course, my family is in Memphis, and so they do Christmas together. And then the rest of my family is in Mississippi. And since we can't travel with Larry, we typically just have Christmas up here, the three of us, and Barb usually joins. But she had, with the weather so bad this year, she had animals to stay home and take care of. So cleaned your craft room. Let's see, Darren and I exchanged gifts yesterday morning, and then we had breakfast. I made sausage and rice, which is something that Larry grew up eating, and I have learned to make over the years. It's not hard. At first, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I have grown to really like it. So we had breakfast, and then we have Christmas supper. So I like to eat at the table with candles at night. We did that. We started that a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't gonna miss Damon. It was a good coaching call this morning. Hey, Gigi, good morning. We're gonna be talking about logos and how to create all the different sizes that you need for all the different social media platforms, how to find the sizes and how to do that in Canva. So we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Margaret. Welcome, welcome. I have been doing all the things to get started on selling on Amazon handmade. It's a long process, y'all. A few weeks ago, Damon was talking about how we should look into selling on Amazon handmade. Well, first you have to create a seller's account, and then you have to go through a FaceTime, like screen time video call. Hey, T, with them to verify who you are, and you actually like show them your different business documents. And then once that gets done, you go through about a 72-hour approval process. Then once that gets done, they send you to a website for you to do some more setting up. Then once all that's complete, you can apply for Amazon Handmade. So I finally got through all the first steps, and now I have applied for Amazon Handmade. And in the next 3 to 5 business days, they'll let me know if I'm approved for Amazon Handmade, and then I can start the process of setting all that up. So we'll see. We will see how that goes, and as I'm doing things and learning, I will let y'all know. See how it goes. Plus, if any of you in the future y'all need help with Amazon Marketplace, you'll be able to book a half-hour or hour session with me, and I can help you with your Amazon. Good morning, Beth. Good morning. Just a reseller's permit. So you need to have a business account with your state. So yeah, I didn't have to show them a business license because I'm a home-based business. So yeah. Oh, thank you, T. Y'all, tomorrow my new printer arrives, so I am excited about that. Darren and I are still trying to thaw out the driveway so that hopefully we can get the freaking printer up the driveway because our driveway has a little bit of a slope to it. So that printer weighs about 300 pounds. So it might be fun, the two of us slipping and sliding, trying to get a printer and all of the other materials that I ordered up our driveway. I guess we'll probably go through the front yard if it doesn't thaw out today. So, oh, it's not hard to set up at all, T. Just follow the instructions. There should be instructions in the box, and there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to set it up. All right, so let's dive into. Let me do a new window. Bring it over here. Go to. Good morning, Lori. Woo! I could use some 78-degree weather right now just to thaw out our driveway. Let me bring up Canva. Let's bring up YouTube. TikTok. Facebook. Instagram. 79. All right, I'm going to share my screen to this wonderful recipe. Keep food warm. Oh, what's the test kitchen? All right, y'all. So let's talk a little bit about your logo. And then the way this is techie is I'm going to show you how to make sure you're creating images that are consistent across all of your platforms. So if you look here and you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that my logo fits perfectly across the YouTube channel banner. My image here is cropped for this profile size. If you go to TikTok, I've got my image here cropped for TikTok. On Facebook, if you go to the Crafty Tech Guy, I've got my logo here. Instagram, my picture here. Let's see, where else do I have? Even when I'm recording videos for like Restream and so forth, I've got my videos. So when you go into Canva, you can come over here and you can create a design and you can do a custom size. So as long as you know what the actual pixel size is of the image. So if we say TikTok, and I usually just search these in Chrome. So I'm using Chrome. You could use Safari, you could use Firefox, Edge, whatever browser that you're using. So this may look a little bit different. TikTok banner size. So the correct size for a TikTok profile photo is 200 pixels by 200 pixels. So when you take one of your logos or pictures and you don't size it appropriately, it typically will be kind of distorted or stretched or really fuzzy, and it just doesn't give you a very good consistent branding across all of your different social media. You want your customers to experience your branding looking familiar to them when they pop up on whatever social media or whatever website, even like if it's um, like on Linktree or Canva, your Canva links, or any kind of site that they go to, you want it to look consistent. So my profile picture, I know, is 200 pixels by 200 pixels. And that's whether it's my logo or whether it's a physical image of me, or maybe it's a picture of one of my reads. So I want to come over here and create a design, and I'm going to do a custom size in Canva. And the custom size, you want to make sure over here is changed to pixels. And the pixels, we're going to do 200 by 200. We're going to create a new design. Now, in reality, 200 by 200 pixels is really small. So what may be a little like alarming when you first see this, you're like, wow, this box looks pretty big. But what you've got to realize is Canva knows that that box is pretty big. So let me come over here and move my, y'all can't see. Come on. Maybe do it like this. There we go. So if you can see down here, Canva has zoomed in on this 200 pixel by 200 pixel by 311%. So this is really zoomed in so that you can see what you're doing. If we actually zoom this down to regular size at 100%, see, it's small. But what you want to do is you want to find either a picture of yourself or your logo, whatever image that you've uploaded over here, to be able to put into that box. So I'm going to use my logo. I can find it. There it is. So you'll see when my logo first goes into this box, you see a lot of white space around it. Well, my logo is built to where I can resize and stretch out my logo and not distort it. So I'm going to stretch this out. I want the name of my business to be as big as possible within these two sides. Because remember, this box is small. So the box or the circle or whatever that's going to be where this logo goes. So I want to maximize the space, and I want them to be able to see the Crafty Tech Guy as best that I can in the amount of space that I have. So I will typically stretch it out. Now, if you have a picture that distorts when you stretch it out, then you're probably not going to want to use a picture or a logo for this. If you create your logo in Canva and download it as a PNG, it's going to be resizable, no problem. If you have a picture that you're having a problem with distortion, then you need to retake a picture of you or have someone make a professional picture of you that can be resized without any kind of distortion going on. So once this is here in this image, I usually come up here and I will title this logo for TikTok profile so that I know exactly what this is. And when it saves to my space, I can go back and pull it back up if I need to search for it. So once we're finished with this, we just go home. And then I can come over here to my TikTok and edit my profile. And I can swap out, if I wanted to, this profile picture with my logo. So I'm just going to pull it from downloads. Or did I down? I don't think I downloaded it because I don't really want to swap it out. But that's what I would do. I would go there and I would change it. And you're going to do the same thing for any other site. Gigi, this could be done. You don't have to have the paid version to be able to do this on Canva. If nothing that I did had this little crown next to it, so anything in Canva that is a pro feature will have the little crown next to it, and this did not. So we did not have to. This was not a paid feature. So the same thing with the Instagram. If we wanted to find out what the Instagram photo size was, well, it's really the profile photo. Profile picture size is 320 by 320. So see, this is going to be, you would want to redo that logo or picture just for Instagram because you're thinking, oh, hey, look, I just downloaded a 200 by 200. It's already small, so it should fit here. Or this is another small image. I should be able to use any small image. Well, that's not really true. If we uploaded that 200 by 200 image into Instagram, so remove current photo. All right. So now let's upload. Let me go back and download that. So I'll come over here to, I'm going to go over here to this, to my logo. I'm going to go over here to share, download. I'm going to download it as a PNG. For me, it's going to download to my downloads folder on my computer. All right, now I'm going to come over here to Instagram. And we're going to upload that picture. So for me, it's here in my downloads. I'm going to open it up. So see how it doesn't, I mean, it looks okay. And that's, I mean, that's kind of, you know, if you're just going for okay, then that's fine. But I want to make sure I maximize the entire space that I have here in this circle. So I'm going to come back over here to Canva, and that was 320 by 320. So I'm going to create another design, custom size, 320 by 320. Again, I want pixels. It's going to give me another box. Come over here to uploads. Find my logo, stretch it out. All right, that looks good. May go a little bit bigger if I can. A little too big. All right. Instagram, profile, logo. All right, let's download it. All right, get downloaded. Now let's replace this with the Instagram version. And we've filled up that space a little bit better. All right, and so you're just going to continue to do this, and you can see here in my projects based upon what website or whatever. So I've got my OpenSea profile banner, OpenSea profile pic, my website, my so this is actually a favicon. So when you go to so if you look here, see this little image up here? I actually created my logo and downloaded it, so you can even see that even though you can't really read it that well, it's hard to read these little favicons on a website. But at least when you're looking up here on this tab, as people get to know my logo and they look up here on the tabs across, like Canva has theirs, YouTube has theirs, Facebook has theirs. Well, there's John's, this little black and some white scribbly scrabbly. And I could change that to where it just maybe has a black C or a CT. But inside your website, you can also put it on what these are called favicons um, into your website handle if you have your own website. But you just want to make sure that across all platforms, your branding it looks the same. It doesn't look like a different business that you have on a website, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, and all the different places. I just think I think just, it's a way that people are going to like and know and trust you much easier when everything looks consistent across all the different platforms. Hey, Coach Christine was just doing a little Canva training on resizing logos for all the different platforms and how to search for the different banner and profile sizes. Yes, yeah, gotta we definitely want to make sure that we're consistently branded. And it's not really hard technology to do. It's very easy to do in Canva. And y'all, if you don't have Canva Pro, you can go to the craftytechguy.com. In my link tree, there is a link for you to try the pro version of Canva for free. So if that is something you're interested in trying, go check out my link for a free trial of Canva Pro. I think it's a wonderful investment for your business. There's not a day that goes by that I don't create stuff in Canva. I used to do a lot of sharing memes and sharing images from other platforms. Now I do my best to create my own content within Canva. Because yeah, the sharing and so forth is easier, but think about what you're doing. You're actually building their brands for them versus building your own brand. And but you can take other pieces of content. Like I'm constantly saving off pieces of content onto my phone or onto my desktop to um to give myself ideas, of something that I want to create or a funny saying that I can put my own take on. So yeah. All right, Gigi, enjoy your day. Anybody have any questions about the process that we talked about today? It, yeah, it's definitely one of the best bangs for your buck for your business is Canva Pro. And having someone create a logo for you that represents your business. I mean, just look at the logos that I've had this year. You know, J Norrell Creations logo I'd had for 4 years. Then, you know, I brought up Makers, or Makers Tech Services, and what was it? Makers Tech Solutions. Can't even remember. That was such a quick transition. And then I needed something to encapsulate everything that I do. And so the Crafty Tech guy was born. So it depends on where your website, good morning, Brooke. Maggie, it depends on where your website is hosted, or where, so like for me, my website is here in Canva. Let me move it over. So if I go to Canva, let me share my screen again. So if I go to Canva, I have to edit my design. And when I go to, I think it's under publish. Let's see. Publish to. Continue. So for me, where I have my website built, right here where it says browser tab preview, I can edit that. And then I can click on that image and I can change. And see, when I click on that image, it tells me what that favicon should be in terms of the size. So this needed to be 280 by 280 pixels. So wherever you have your website built, whether it's in Canva, whether it's on WordPress, whether it's in Joomla, there will be a place that has you upload your browser tab favicon, as well as your like website description that's going to pop up on like Google searches and so forth. So that is where it's at. And I do not, well, I can go ahead and publish it. I didn't make any changes. Let's see. Thanks, John. Have you checked out the new AI update in Canvas? Yes, yes. I showed that. If you look at the live from Friday or Saturday, I went over the magic right in Canva. Sorry, T, I didn't see your question up there. Hey, Candace. I had someone create a logo. So I had one quick, and I was really never happy with the look. Just didn't represent my style or brand. But I have narrowed down to this past year. I just need to do one. Yes, you can. And y'all, you can actually build logos in Vistaprint for free. So let me go to my Vistaprint. Let's hope this is the right account. Okay, yeah, here we go. So if we come over here to design services, Well, this one actually, so this particular logo, I actually paid Vistaprint to design years ago, like 4 years ago. But if you come over here, let's see, let me go back to my, let me go to my projects. Uh, so like Maker's Tech Solutions logo, I created that using the DIY logo maker, wreath signs and more. I created that logo here in using the DIY logo maker, and where that logo maker is in Vistaprint, come over here to if you log into Vistaprint, design and logo. Now you can have design services design something for you, or you can come over here to logo maker, and logo maker is free. It doesn't charge you anything. You can start creating. So you put in your business name, tell it your industry, business to business service. If you want to put in your tagline, you can. I don't want to do that. What keyword describes your ideal logo, your logo images? So like a computer. Well, let me go back. Computer. Well, we'll just say computer. So, but you could put in different, I can't think of any right now. So where will you put your logo? Wherever you're going to put this. All right. Now show logos. All right. I was muting it because my dogs are howling because they're by themselves again. As y'all watch me more and more, you're going to get used to my dogs howling. So Vistaprint will throw out some suggestions for you, and you can scroll through. There will be a lot of options. You can come back up here and change your industry, change the layout. You know, do you want a symbolic, monogram, abstract? And it's going to throw out all different kinds of logos for you. You can go back through the logo, the DIY logo process, and come up with something else. So this is a way for you to get a logo for obviously relatively cheap. And then you can take that logo. When it's done, it's going to create a PNG. I think it creates a PNG. Let's just see here. I've got, we'll go to General Creations, Maker's Tech Solutions logo. It actually gives you an SVG, a PNG, a PDF. So it gives you all those three different types of files, and it gives it to you with a white background, and it gives it to you with a transparent background. So you get the three different file types, and you get it with a white background and a transparent background. So the Vistaprint logo thing is really good. And it's a logo that's going to be resizable for you. Gail, if I actually admitted the condition of my books, especially someone that has an accounting background, I would be fired. They're they're always in shambles. My accountant just knows she's just going to get stacks of crap to go through and plug into spreadsheets, and I just pay more. Uh, okay, I looked at that one. Let's see. I have a weird question. When do you do an Etsy listing? Can you pull the images from Google Drive? Yeah. So like if you're on your computer and you have your drive linked, so y'all, I don't use Google. I use Microsoft Office 365. So, and I'm going to be talking more about Office 365, in the coming weeks, because I've had an Office 365 account now for 10 plus years. I really like Office 365 because it's all Microsoft products, and I'm a big Microsoft junkie when it comes to their products and applications. So for me, I have what's called a OneDrive, which is very similar to a Google Drive. So this is just where I can pull whatever images I have from wherever into the application. So like if I am gonna upload something in Canva, well, let's just go to Etsy. Let's go to a listing. So if I wanted to, let's say, delete that image, and I wanted to add a new image, all I've got to do is come over to wherever my file is. So for me, it's in downloads, but I could go to my OneDrive and pull the file from here. Same for you. You could just go find your Google Drive, assuming you have your Google Drive, attached to your computer, to your hard drive as a location. And if you don't, that's something you could do a half hour with me, and I could go in and get that link to you on your computer so that you have access to your Google Drive from your computer. Now, if it's on your phone, um, Etsy's not going to know. Etsy's going to want to pull that photo directly from either your Android cloud on your phone, or like your photos, wherever your photos are saved on an Android phone or an iCloud or an iPhone from the iCloud. So you would want to, if you have that, like on an iPhone, if you have that file, say I had a file in my OneDrive, because I can access my OneDrive on my iPhone, just like you can access your Google Drive from your iPhone. I would first have to then download that file into my iCloud. Hey, hon, you get me some tea. Um, and then upload it to Etsy. I don't want to save those changes. Yeah, it's a great resource, Debbie, on Vista. Your project for the afternoon. Yes, I'm really good about helping y'all have new projects. Yeah, I don't know a lot about Macs. I mean, I have iPhones and iPads, but I don't have a MacBook or a Mac computer. Work, I do the same. If I'm not designing and I'm not doing something here around the house, I am on this computer doing stuff, because you can do, I mean, y'all, I do I rarely post any content directly from my phone. I do everything on my computer, even whether it's doing TikTok stuff or Instagram stuff or Facebook stuff. It's all done and scheduled through, um, well, not TikTok, but um, Facebook and Instagram. The only thing that I have kind of fallen off the wagon on is Pinterest. I just, you know, there's only so many things you can do at a time. And Coach Christine helped me get into Pinterest. And when I was constantly doing Pinterest, I was getting the views. I can't say Pinterest drove any business for me, but I didn't stay consistently with it for very long. So um, I'm sure if you are, I think part of it was I was never a Pinterest user as just personal, so I never got into Pinterest. So it's just kind of like this nagging business thing that's like, oh, I need to be building a business portfolio in Pinterest and doing all the things. And because Pinterest just by itself does not interest me whatsoever, um, it's been hard for me to get interested in it as just for business purposes. Anybody else have any more techie questions that I can answer for you? Are there any topics that you would like to see me cover this week in our little tech talks or doing uploading some more content videos for y'all? I have some hand lettering that I would love to turn into my logo. Can I do this on Vistaprint? Teresa, you could probably do that through design services on Vistaprint, or you might be able to even go to, there's a site called Fiverr, Fiv, and search that you're trying to find someone to do logo design, and because that's something that's going to need to be like custom done. Vista's going to just print out their own versions, unless you do their design services where you're uploading content that you want. So either check, go to, oh shoot, I didn't even show you what I was doing. So this is Fiverr. So Fiverr is a great way to do like freelance services for your business, as in, logo, building a mobile app, WordPress and so forth. All right, let me write that down. I'll do something. I'll try to do something and walk through doing a website on Canva. And you also, I'm going to just show you all. So this is, so if you go to thecraftytechguy.com and click on struggles, I did add, so if you need like just some quick help for your business, I mean, an hour session with me is $75 an hour, and it is a minimum half hour. So that means if we just work on for something for 15 minutes, I'm gonna charge you for at least a half an hour, but I'm only charging about a half an hour. If you want just a quick half-hour session, it's $40 for half an hour, and that's either for like one-on-one tech support or even having me do something for that's only going to take about 30 minutes. If you book a 75-hour session and you don't use but half an hour, you still have a half an hour left to use at another time. Same thing with the 3 and 6 hour packages with booking time for me for like custom one-on-one tech support. You have however much time you need to use up that 3 hours. So let's say you want to just use it in half-hour increments. Perfectly fine. But I just wanted to let y'all know that this is out there for y'all if you want me to do more one-on-one with you, logging into your computer, looking at stuff. I don't want y'all to forget that I'm here for that as well. Or if you have big projects that you want me to do for you, you can purchase a 3-hour or a 6-hour package. By purchasing a 3-hour package, you save a half an hour in terms of cost. And on a 6-hour package, you basically are getting an hour free. So just to let y'all know that. But I added the half-hour session because I thought, it may just, maybe the $75 is like a, whoa, that's a lot of money, John. So for $40 for 30 minutes, there you go. So, because this is my new business, business going forward into 2023. All right. But yeah, so like if you wanted me to like set up your Canva website and just get you started, I can do that and then teach you how to do updates and so forth going forward. That's something we can do. But I'll start doing some quick little videos on building a website in Canva. Well, Brooke, I mean, you can book a session with me and we can talk tech, or we can talk just helping you get some focus. Let's see. Do you design all your signs? I probably design maybe about 30% of my signs, and then I purchase about 75% of my signs, because sometimes, but even when I purchase a sign, there's still design work to do to it to get it ready to go into Etsy or to get it ready to be printed. So there's still a little bit of stuff to do even behind the scenes. Oh, thank you, Maggie. Teresa, I hope that answered your question. Yeah, I mean, some people like the bio link. I adopted Linktree and bought the professional version of Linktree, so I'm just sticking, and I bought it for a year, so I'm sticking with Linktree for right now since I bought it. All right, organizing SVG files. So yeah, so when you click here on Get Started, it's going to take you to my calendar where you can directly book time with me. And then like for this one, it's going to take you to a payment screen to pay for that 30 minutes. This I will invoice you after we complete the call. And these you're just going to buy the 3-hour package or the 6-hour package. And once you do that, then I'll reach out to you to schedule a call. And if there's a big project that you're wanting me to basically give you a quote on, then just message me on Facebook. And what we'll do is we'll set up a discovery call. And through that discovery call, I'll figure out exactly what you need. And then we'll look at pricing from there if it's something that you want me to, where I complete a whole project for you. Um, I don't have the discovery call link on that website because I don't want I don't want my calendar filled up with discovery calls unless something that you need. Message me and we'll book that out separately. Hello, Elizabeth. I just finished 2 of your replays. Lots of questions I have for the future. I hope this will. Oh, you're very welcome. And y'all, anytime you have a question, just comment on one of the videos, tag me in it, and I'll respond. No problem, no worries there. But I get it, Brooke. Sometimes it just helps to have a one-on-one conversation with someone just to get clarity. That's what I turn to, business coaching for, to get that clarity. All right, y'all, I'm going to hop off of here and get some work done, creating some content. If there's not any other questions, thank you all so much for hanging out today. I appreciate it, and for coming back and watching our tech talk after our little quick meet this morning. All right, y'all have a wonderful day, and do something to help your business today. All right, y'all. Bye.